Okay. We are on the set of Corrosion of War Without End. Oh my goodness. On the set. On the set. Oh wow. Just wow. Just gasp. Gasp. Oh, we're on the set. Okay. Oh, this is Kal Kat, the Kal Katster. And I'm in the studio with Will Fuzzy Face. And this is a scene in the it doesn't say in the script what planet it is, but I've given it the name Dromedon after the Shribat planet from that Cup mentioned in the Transformers the movie. So this is Dromedon, and we have a Shribat, which is played by yeah, I think that's a special edition Walmart the Ramjet. That's what that is. That's Treadmark, I think. That's a Generations version of Skywarp, but it's not supposed to be. That's either Bulkhead or one of the other guys. Anyway, these are space scientists on this depot. They basically, the Autobot renegades sack this depot, and you can see it's eerily lit, but in the camera, I'm seeing it darker than it actually is, but this newer camera from a couple of months ago shows it pretty bright, because it corrects for the lighting. I like that. I like that it looks sort of spooky and weird. So, their lines are not very much. The lines are basically, Commander, and then the Commander answers, yeah, in a bored tone, yeah. Sir, unscheduled arrival, sir. I didn't know the type, but it's pretty big. And it's definitely not one of ours. It defolded very close to. And then the other one says, massive power buildup, they're fire. And then they basically killed them. So these guys are not meant to be anybody we know in the show. They're just nondescript Transformer soldier scientist guys on a planet. And they basically get Fallujah'd. So let's... this was done in 1997, this story, Rob Powers' story, Corrosion of War. And let's do this. Yeah, they get sniped. So, by a giant renegade Autobot ship. So these, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the beginning of the story. Let's do a take. This is for the Super Bowl commercial. Well, it's not really, but it's gonna air as part of the trailer. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's you know, get a little shot of some of this stuff for the credit sequence. Action. Well, I was looking this over, and this is on the view screen anyway in the script. So yeah, he's the next shot is the commander on the bridge of the Regis Maximo, and he's talking to the ground troops that have gone down to the planet after it got slagged, and yeah, so he's looking at them on a view screen, so it doesn't matter where they are and where he is necessarily because he's on the bridge, but we don't need to shoot that yet. Or where he is, yeah, because as you said, if they fired the mothership's blasters, they probably incinerated their command center, so it's gone. So there would be nothing for them to find down there. It's more messed up if like it's more punchy if the renegade guy goes down, sends his troop down there, and there's like a crater, and it's like it's just completely gone. So even though, so this is, this is the little pre-bowl treat. Sorry, it's not really a Super Bowl commercial. We just like to do a little, film commercial thing before each Super Bowl. We know that it's not being millions of dollars, like, come on, like the Super Bowl ads. Corrosion of War Without End will be airing a trailer, though, and this is it. You're about to see yeah, at that point, this is all we just literally started. Literally started filming, literally, and yeah. So we're on the set, and here, yeah, and yeah, it's just this little snippet thing with this base, Dramadon base being attacked, and it's basically them getting shot up in the nuked in the base. There's no visual special effects done in it yet. It's completely raw at this point. The set is just slapped up together as a very rehearsal early take, and you get to see it right here, right now. Yeah, this is Kal Kat for Adamicon Productions of Alt Transformers Mush. And this is Corrosion of War Without End, the Rob Powers story that's in production that is going to be an homage to Transformers from the 90s and early 2000s. And yeah, before Armada, and then a little afterward, a little during. Yeah, so cool. You're going to see it. Oh, yes, I didn't say... yeah, this is Kal Kat, right, at Amicon. Yeah, we're doing the Transformers Space Bridge series based on a long miniseries story, all Transformers thing, and Mush, yeah, the all Transformers Mush, and this is it, and it is this is just a little snippet of film that I shot tonight for it's a teaser, yes, very early teaser to air during the Super Bowl. But it is not a Super Bowl commercial. We're not going to get in trouble with the NFL or anything because it's not what it is. Obviously, we don't have that kind of money. It's just going to go up on YouTube when it happens. Anyway, so here it is. Yes. Here's our little thing. Okay. 28th January. And yesterday was the 27th, actually. This is some more of that scene. And thing. Got a little bit of a noise from the heater playing. Can we turn that off? So yeah, this is post-attack. The noise probably isn't going to bother it too much, but make sure that it doesn't really. This is Dragon Prime playing Air Flight, not Blitzwing, Dragon Prime. This is Landfill, but it's not really, it's Waste, I think. And behind him is Rekgar playing the other guy, playing Landfill's friend. It says it is Grotesque, but it's probably just another, yeah. So this is not Optimus Prime. This is a Johnny Bravo voice. This is the Air Flight guy, Air Flight Prime. He's just made himself a Prime. So yeah, Air Prime or Air Optimus Prime or Air Convoy, whatever, Air Convoy. Okay, so Air Convoy is, even though he's not technically, he just thinks he is. Okay, so, yeah, so he says, I'm going to cut to him in a close-up, because we're not going to see where he is. That will throw it off. Okay, and action. Hold on. Our intel was kind of crappy, Autobots. Well, next time we'll know better. Well, our intel was kind of bad, Autobots. Next time we'll know better. Well, our intel was kind of bad, Autobots. Next time we'll know better. Well, our intel was apparently bad, Autobots. Next time, we'll know better. Well, our intel was kind of bad, Autobots. Next time, we'll know better. He's not very good. Basically, what I'm going to do is have them discuss the scientist thing. That's this line of dialogue. Which doesn't make sense that the troops are still talking about it. And the backup is here. Fearless leader. Always cuts out when it's time for the dirty work. And then Night Racer says something about the dirty work. Yeah, yeah. The dirty work. Go on and ditch us, Captain. Sir. Sideways called. Cheer up, guys. Regis Maximus was large. Commander. Yeah, we could do this. Okay, here's he's like, whoa, what? I heard that. his troops are kind of pissed off. So we're back on the ship. Come on, stand up. Come on, what's wrong with this guy? He's probably drunk. Hey, wait. I heard that. Okay, now we're... That was the teaser. That was a teaser trailer. The evening. Kal Kat. 28th. So for the Super Bowl weekend. What to put it together now. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, parts of it are MTS and parts of it are 4K. I'm not sure why that is, but yeah. So here we have. It'll all be 1080. Don't worry. The teaser for the to the movie. I'm gonna do some other still shots of things flashing around the walls and stuff. All right. This is Kal Kat, the Kal Katster. It is February 21, 2020, and this is official production of Transformers. The Corrosion for that end. Here on the runabout set. So yes, it's a little too bright with this camera. It is glossy. Sweet. See some set. Oh, it looks like we have footage from scene 2. There aren't scene breaks on this script, as you can see. But this footage is the Autobots returning to their ship after having sacked the planet. That Graviton sack the planet thing is really brief. And then they go onto the ship, and then they go sack some other planets. So yeah, I'm not sure if they go to the other planets or if they're just still on Graviton messing around, because this is a whole planet. So yeah. And then there's another scene that would be the 2 of the Decepticon raiders showing up and going, "What happened to the facility?" I don't want to just do what I did in the commercial and have the same sort of, "Oh, the raiders are over here, but they're right here" kind of thing, because that look right. We'll do that. So I think what I'm gonna do is the 2 leaders converse. Autobot leaders and the crew returning to the bridge. I don't want to show the whole bridge because there isn't really a whole bridge set. It's like parts of it. So I don't want to show all of it. I want you to just kind of have the impression that there's a bridge. So it's like a pastiche cartoon, sort of like half-finished kind of deal. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so let's go to that. The next, I'm assuming that we did this. If we hadn't done this, I can just do it again. I think we did it. So I'm going to go on to, yeah, we can just reshoot the scene, because really there's nothing in the background that isn't completely redoable at some point anyway. I don't need to check it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, so they haven't left yet. They're still on the planet. So, and now we're going to do the Decepticons who have found the damaged ship thingy, and they're walking around, and they're Here's what's happening to them. The Decepticons. You're gonna see the one that looks like Blitzwing and the one that looks like the other guy, Counterpunch, who's a Sure Shot clone. Yeah. Hey, got a couple of the base people on. We're still on the planet Dromedon. In order to clarify what's going on, so the Autobots are the Autobot wreckers, the Carter wreckers are attacking this base on Dromedon, and they're on another part of Dromedon, but it's near them. And this is another two robots. There's a dead guy behind them. Here they are. That's Counterpunch in the blue, and that is supposed to be a guy named Ex-Lobus, but it's clearly like a Blitzwing. Ex-Lobus. Oh yeah. New Ex-Lobot. Say because bus doesn't make sense. Ex-Lobot. Yes. Or Blitzwing or whatever. Yeah, I think you just say Ex-Lobot. Yeah. But yeah, but he's not a bus. Unless it's bus. Ex-Labus. I guess it could be Ex-Labus. Ex-Labus. It's jamming. It's Ex-Schnellbot. Schnellbot. Anyway, action. Oh, we are on page 9 of the script. Well, it's sort of... It's a story. It's a novella story. It's a novel. Yeah, it's a Transformers novel by Rob Powers. He doesn't know. And, yeah, so... yeah, so... yeah, we're doing an adaptation of the story. I turned some dialogue around and just did my own thing, directing, editing. Yeah, there's not much more to say about it other than that. We did a scene with 3 of the Decepticons in the base, double spy and all that. Yeah, another scene. So we can. That's pretty much it at this point. So. Yeah. It is February the 26th in 2020, and this is the bridge. We have to see the whole bridge set. Here it is. Whole bridge set. Feast your eyes on the bridge. And yeah, he's moved over his trailer. But there it is. That's the bridge set. Just so you know, visual continuity. I'm sure it'll change as the ship warps each time, but this is basically the side of the ship where the dome for the ship would be right here over the top, and then this would be in the cockpit. That's why it's shaped like that. So this is one side of the cockpit where their bridge is. So this ship is really big. They don't need to be facing the cockpit because the scanner screens and whatever. So yeah, it's sort of like they're not actually they're facing forward. As that's a visual gag, they're sort of like that. So actually the cockpit would be sort of like this. They're facing forward out the cockpit. This is just the edge of it. The ship is really, really big. And this is just part of the cockpit. This would be starboard side of inside the ship. One of the starboard pieces of the cockpit. The ship is actually buried in the box, but so we're going to do the bridge scene that which they're trying to chase around the planet. Now, there's a scene change in the script where we've basically said that they haven't left Dromedon yet, and they're not going to leave Dromedon yet because there's really, yeah, they're still there. Tracer hasn't been placed on them yet and all that. So that's what I'm going to do. And now, they're actually going to address some of the beefs that were in the trailer. But let's do this. Let's just do this. Let's do sort of a robotic roll call here. The guy in the script that says he's Tunk Tank is actually Bulkhead. Tunk Tank. He's Bulkhead. Tunk Tank at the helm. Just so you know for reference. Air Flight is the commander. The commander guy. The first officer is Max's Carta. This is either GrappleCon or the guy from the beginning. He's 2 or 3 other guys because they only have like bit parts, and now he's just 2 or 3 other guys. That behind him was Grotesque. It's Wreck-Gar, Truck Wreck-Gar. Here we have Discbot. Oh, yeah, cool. Here we have Night Racer, the back. And there is the transformed Beast Box, or Bryce Box, or Scratcher, or a number of other things. There's one guy missing that's not on the set here. Let me get him. That would be Sideways / Twincast. Ah! What is that? Go away. Ah, yes. It's a leap year this year. It's the 26th, and we're on the set of Corrosion. Or that. Nice bridge set. Really, really cool. Because it is a transformer, it can be evolving and moving around and shifting, but mainly the idea that it's sort of wedge-shaped is being conveyed with the bridge set overall. I think this is going to be good. Yeah, so we'll watch the footage, dailies, and hopefully it's all fine and in the can and wonderful. Cool. It's awesome. Everybody did their part in the story. The robots did. We also gave Landmine some parts that Roll Bar would have had in the script, because we don't have a Roll Bar. But Landmine did his part in there, and as Wabu from Phelan. We also had some other guys. We had Discbot and another guy from Imgo. They weren't really them. I was just copying them. They weren't in the movie. That would be fraud. But yeah, they're characters from various spin-offs of songs that aren't in it anymore. Some of them aren't. Some of them are. Yeah, that also do other Transformers things. So there's shout-outs to all of the other Transformers fan people that put up little Transformers videos and things out there that have followed in the footsteps of Transtech from the 2012 period on, and have done their own version of some kind of Transformers thing out there. There's a lot of you out there. That's awesome. Yeah, so this will be yet another one to add to the collection. You won't necessarily need to know the Space Bridge Wars and all that stuff that happened before. It's good to know them and watch them. That's fine. But Corrosion is a 7-part miniseries, independent of that, and yes, stuff like that. Also, somebody asked out there, does it have anything to do with Siege? Because you showed some Siege figures in the background. No. We're not connected to Siege Trilogy at all. Eventually, we'll probably do some Siege stuff, but it won't be in this movie. These are earlier stuff from the Mush, all Transformers Mush from 98 to 2003. The precursor to TF Formers 2005, actually, which is its own thing now. And Cybertron Free Radio and T-Formers websites are some of the remains of that, or Cybertron with a C and an S as well, or some of the former ones from that. Has their own blogs and websites and all that. I chose to go in the parody direction and do parody stuff and do live action, go motion animated character versions of some of the stories, including the Transtech and the Metal Shot Doomsday, Dark Metal Aftermath, and all that. And Space Bridge and the Robotech stuff, I did that. Yeah, so I wasn't the only one. Mark Cards and I did that, and others. So yeah, we weren't the only ones out there doing an homage to the Mush from years ago. Alt Transformers Mush. That's what this is. It's not an alt-right site at all. It's just called Alt Transformers Mush because it was a part of an old server, university servers across the country. Early version of the internet. I think it was Prodigy and Yahoo mainly. But that was really old school. And yeah, so yeah, Transformers. And some of it was slashy and shippy. The story, this one has a little bit of shippy stuff in it. The next one, Transitions, which is the next one that's down the pike, or pipe, also shippy. But yeah, this one has a little bit of that in there to kind of imply that the Dragon Prime is sweet on Moonracer there. It's in the script. But yeah, and Moonracer, Rakshas Moonracers. Being played by Transformers Prime character. We have a lot of little sight gags in there too, but nothing impervious. The bridge set was built new stuff. The paint and apps and everything were from the Brown Pergata ideas from theirs. So that's where we got that. And put that up. It's not really Timinus Prime, although there's definitely a feeling that his presence, his talent, is recreated in the artwork backgrounds and stuff. Through the lens of the Kal Kat animacon and stuff. Very, very cool robots, and yeah, more making footage. That's all for tonight then. But sure, it's going to be awesome. This is we wanted to stay on Ramadan, and it kind of still works that they're still on Ramadan in episode 1, because when episode 1 is put all together, it's like 45 minutes on film. It's basically sort of Netflix like the other one, but it's not Netflix. The other one's on Netflix. This one is not. This one is a fan film thing, and we're not getting paid. We're not paying anyone. We're just doing it for fun. It's all in house. It's already done, paid for. So here we go. Yeah. So yeah, nobody gets paid. They get royalties, but nobody. They get their byline. They don't get royalties because there's nobody getting paid. We can't pay them royalties if there's no one getting paid. Yeah, so, but they all have a byline. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so